swap left there.
Below, get up!
Everyone ready.
Fire.
Ship to shore, from inland to objective, we'll take the Marine infantry wherever they need to go. We'll cover them wherever they need to go. And that's what we do.
This behind me, it's a 6x MRAP. It holds 7 in the back, 2 in the front, and you can also put a gunner up in the turret.
These vehicles make significant impact on the Marines in country. The ability for them to go over certain terrain, the heavy armor that's put on it, if things happen, they're still okay.
The vehicle behind me, that's a MATV. It's part of the MRAP family, which stands for Mine Resistant Ambush Protected. They're very important. They bring speed, mobility, and firepower to the fight. They can go a lot of places that other armored vehicles, tracked vehicles like tanks and stuff like that can't go.
An LAV-25, which is what we ride on. It has a 25mm main gun on it. It's a Bushmaster chain gun. Shoots up to 200 rounds a minute. We have 2 different types of rounds that we shoot, armor-piercing and high-explosive rounds.
The tank is the tip of the spear. We keep the tanks running and keep them up in the front of the fight.
It's an M1A1 main-bound tank. The tank has one main gun, which is a 120 mic round. It also has a 50 cal machine gun, as well as a coaxial machine gun, which is also another 50 cal. So it'll take a lot to stop it.
The ABVs are out here as a breaching device, a breaching vehicle to reduce a anti-tank ditch or a obstacle berm so that follow-on forces can get through and complete the mission.
The AAV is a proven vehicle. What an AAV does is it enables the MU and the United States to project its power forward no matter what the obstacles. We can take a beach under enemy fire. We can move 10,000 pounds of equipment per vehicle, humanitarian supplies, to a shore that might otherwise be unreachable.
We've got trams, which is a big front-end loader. We've got the MCT, medium crawler tractor, that's a bulldozer. We're also using MTLs, which is a multi-terrain loader.
This right here is by far one of my favorite pieces of gear in the Marine Corps. It's called the Kalmar. It's used mostly for material handling or lifting ISO containers.
Well, this is my record. It's an AMK-36. It's used for towing all types of vehicles. This truck can do it all, basically. We roll around with a mechanic everywhere we go, so we can fix trucks, tow trucks, and whatever needs to get done, we can get done.
This is the LVSR. The thing that's unique about this vehicle is the engine is on the back of it and not the front. These joysticks right here allow me to take this flat rack right here and put it flat on the ground so that other Marines can unload it without having to use any other equipment.
The less Marines on the ground, the better. So as long as we can do it with a vehicle, but keeping those Marines protected behind armor, it's much safer for the Marines and let the vehicle do its job.
Aviation exists for one reason and one reason only, and that is for the Marine carrying that M16 on the ground. We are there to support that Marine.
The 6 functions of Marine aviation are anti-air warfare, offensive air support, assault support, electronic warfare, command and control, and aerial reconnaissance. And those 6 functions only exist to support our brothers on the ground.
The different aircraft within the Marine Corps are fixed wing and rotary wing. Among the fixed wing are F-18s, C-130s, Prowlers. Rotary wing consists of Hueys and Cobras, Ospreys, just to name a few.
There's a tendency for pilots to fall in love with whatever machine they get selected for. When people ask what the best aircraft is in the Marine Corps, of course it's always going to be the Huey. That's the one I fly.
What I like about the Huey is its versatility. No matter if it's resupplying the troops on the ground, inserting and extracting patrols, we can mount a variety of weapons on our aircraft, 4 different types. So we can shoot a 240, we can shoot 2 varieties of 50 cal, and then we can shoot a Gal 17, which is basically a minigun that shoots 7.62 at about 3,000 rounds a minute.
The CH-53 is the MAGTF Commander's heavy assault support asset. We bring the heavy equipment from ship to shore as well as Marines. Typically armed with 2 50 caliber machine guns in the left and right window, as well as we're capable of putting an additional 50 cal on the ramp for coverage to the rear of the aircraft.
We're the only close air support or attack rotor wing aircraft in the Marine Corps. I've been flying Cobras for 8 years and I learn something new every day. A new tactic, a new technique, a different way to solve a problem.
The Harrier is what's called a jump jet. It can go from perfect flight to a 90-degree hover within a few seconds.
The Harrier is unique in that our #1 mission is close air support. We have the ability to drop our ordnance, drop our bombs very close proximity to where we want them to be.
V-22 retains the capability of helicopters, but then brings with it capabilities that normally a turboprop airplane have, like flying at higher altitudes and flying at higher air speeds.
If you're the crew chief, you're really in charge of the aircraft. We have to know all of the systems of the aircraft, how to fix them if something goes wrong, how to troubleshoot in the air. So we're a big help to the pilots with that. When we're deployed, we do a lot of troop transportation, cargo transportation. We also have the Gal 16 and Gal 17 on the ramp in case we need to defend ourselves.
The great thing about the KC-130 is the versatility that it provides. It's got short field takeoff and landing capabilities, fly slow enough that we can refuel helicopters. The air delivery capabilities are exceptional.
This is the FA-18 aircraft.
Delta model, which means it's a two-seater. It's got a pilot and a backseater. The backseater is the weapons guy. We load the ordnance up. You got the fuelers fueling. You got PCs getting the jets started. Pilots taking off, and basically you have that small window with aircraft landing, loading them up, and they're taking right back off, and it's just that fast.
It's amazing some of the things that these Marines can do. We entrust them with multi-million-dollar aircraft. I mean, that's not something that the average 18 or 20-year-old out there gets to do. You know, the pilots depend on them.
We're in charge of making sure this aircraft is up and running at all times. Everything ties into us. It's my job to make sure the bird is going to fly.
Everything that we preach is attention to detail every single day, because one minor slip-up could be a major mishap for the crew, for the pilots, and for the aircraft altogether.
It's all part of a big picture. I fix the helicopter goes out and completes the mission. That to me is the most important.
Every time we launch aircraft in support of anybody that's out there in the desert or anywhere else in the world, I mean, it's a feeling that I can't really explain, you know? It's amazing.
When you're doing a ground fight, your best friend's somebody up there flying above you. They can see a lot of things a lot farther and get there faster than we can. When I see a helo go over, I'm like, that's ours, that's a good day.
Mission!
Fire mission, receive on 2, target ID Alpha Echo 2501.
Hey, firing ready, 3 rounds, HEPD to Lima. 3 rounds! Let's go, 3 rounds. Let's go, 3 rounds. HEPD! HEPD, Ready to drop! Ready to rear! Ready to move. As you go, target to your left, go pick up. As you go, target to your left, go pick up. About 10 o'clock, you got a green island about 50 meters out. Press. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go!